Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and start off by boiling some water for the sweet potatoes. I do this because the sweet potatoes take a little while to cook to the texture I like. I prefer them not too mushy, but pretty solid and very, very sweet. I made macaroni as well, but that did not make the cut because I already posted that video. So definitely click the link on the screen to see that video. Now you see me cutting up the collard greens. I've already cleaned them, and I do not cut my greens up finely. That is just my personal preference. You can cut them however you like. I clean my greens in soap and hot water first, and then I submerge them in water and apple cider vinegar mix. Make sure you rinse them about 2 minutes after. Once the water from earlier starts boiling, then we're going to go ahead and add those sweet potatoes in like so, like that, okay? And I let them boil for maybe about 10-15 minutes. And then I went ahead and rinsed out those potatoes. And now you're going to see me put them on the cutting board because we're about to cut them things up. This is another cutting process. You can do it to your desired likability, okay? Not going to lie, I like my potatoes a little bit thick, as you can see. And that's honestly why I ended up boiling mine before I put them in the oven, because I did want to make that process a lot simpler and a lot faster. So y'all see me cut up all the potatoes real quick, real fast, okay? And I go ahead and set my oven to 400 degrees. I don't want them to cook too slow, but I also don't want to put it to like 425 and they cook too fast. Then I went ahead and sprayed my pan down with that pan baby, and I just arranged the potatoes in there how I felt, I don't know. I just put them in there, and then I went ahead and added a stick of butter cut up. You see the cut up pieces? But I used the whole stick of butter and laid that out all over the potatoes. Then I threw some brown sugar on top. And what I didn't show on camera was me adding cinnamon and nutmeg on the top as well. But I kind of waited until the potatoes were almost done to add the cinnamon and nutmeg, because I did not want that to like dry off or burn off. I made sure I added me some cooked bacon to my greens before I got to cooking them. So this is what I'm doing right now. These are the seasonings I use for my fish. We got that Old Bay lemon pepper seasoning, some black pepper, and then we got that sunshine seasoning by Miss Tabitha Brown, honey, okay? And then we also use a little bit of lemon pepper as well. And then I'm going to show y'all the Zatarain's fish fry lemon pepper. This is my first time using this. I usually use this other brand of lemon pepper fish fry, but we tried this out, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually really liked it. Then once my greens got to cooking a little bit, I went and added my cooked bacon in that as well, and just stirred that on up. I add the bacon for flavor purposes. I usually use the greens mix seasoning, but I did not have that on me at the time, and I could not find it anywhere in the stores, y'all. So I just had to go with what I had in the kitchen, your typical herb seasonings. If y'all want a more detailed greens video, definitely let me know in the comments. This is me preparing the batter for the fish. I mixed the cornmeal and the fish fry together because I like the cornmeal taste, but the fish mix, it helps with like the actual flavoring of the cornmeal. And then I added a little bit of lemon pepper because this is a lemon pepper cod, okay? Period, point blank. You go ahead and you mix that on up, and as soon as I get that done mixing it up, I prepare the grease for my fish. My sweet potatoes are in the oven, my macaroni is in the oven, and my greens are cooking. You know, greens take a little minute to cook down, okay? So once that grease got hot, I went ahead and started cooking my fish. I dipped it in the cornmeal batter first, then I dipped it in an egg, and then back in the cornmeal. Now this is all up to your personal preference. Me personally, I like a thicker crust, but next time I think I am gonna go for a lighter breading. This was a little bit heavy of a meal, but that's what I wanted at the time, okay? So don't get mad at me. After you finish, this is what your fish should look like. You shouldn't have nothing wet. It should be all dry, so nothing falls apart when you put it in the grease. And this was the final meal, y'all. It looks lovely, don't it? Doesn't it? Whew. I smash. You should smash too. Make sure y'all subscribe, honey, because we got more good meals and recipes coming up.